Daniel Rosado, here with the Legion Space back in CES 2020. We're showing off the newest laptop and external GPU. So right here we're looking at the Y740S. It's the thinnest and lightest Legion laptop we've come out with at 15 millimeters and about 3-ish pounds. Main reason we kept it the Legion line is the processor that's inside of it. In here we're sporting an i7 H series, which is going to be big for the next thing that's coming up, which is the Legion Boost Station. So with that, we're running a single Thunderbolt 3 cable into the back, and in this model in particular, we're running a 2080 Super. So the Boost Station is kind of your external GPU, but it can be your all-in-one workstation. Aside from the GPU access, you also have a storage space option. A 2.5, 3.5 millimeter SATA drive, solid state or hard drive, whichever you prefer. Still, again, powered by Thunderbolt 3. With that, we're putting it into our G34 Lenovo monitor, big widescreen, 144 hertz, 4 milliseconds response time, and then coming down.
It's also curved. It's hard to see on the.
Yes,
it's hard to see everything, but it is curved.
It's a little difficult with all the lighting and everything.
Yeah,
but
it's curved though. So it's curved.
Yep.
Some people know
So
that.
it's the 1500R curved.
Awesome.
There we go. And then the M300 Rgb Gaming Mouse. Special things about this is we kind of made it as an ambidextrous mouse. So if you notice, you have buttons on both sides, and we try to make it as even as possible for left-handed or right-handed.
I review a lot of mice, gaming mice, and everything on the comments that go, what about left-handed people? That's what they always ask. And
Yep.
now this is their answer.
Exactly. USB-C charging, so you don't have to worry about scrambling for cords as long as you have a USB-C connector, 200 hours of battery life, and a 2.4 gigahertz dongle. So we're trying to cut the latency down as much as possible when it comes to wireless gaming.
What's the GPU, the internal GPU on this system?
So that's kind of why I was saying it's a dual act. So for the 740S, it's actually integrated graphics.
Okay, so it's designed to bear for the Thunderbolt external.
Exactly, and that's why we kept the H series processor, because when you have the H series, you're only going to lose about 30% of the GPU in the boost station.
Right.
It'll still work with anything that has Thunderbolt 3 in it, but you're going to lose a lot more of the GPU when you connect it to something that's running on a U series processor or something like that.
And that's just, even though how good Thunderbolt is, it's still because of the laning, that's just how it is for right now. But eventually, it may get better.
Yes, that's what we're hoping. That's what we're hoping.
So what are the price points on all these machines, and when do they come out?
So for the laptop itself, we're looking at about $1,100. The release date, we're looking at TBD. Not quite sure when it's going to hit the States. It's been out overseas for a while, but as far as North America goes, we're still working on it. Legion Boost Station, you're looking at May, and $250 for the base. So you have the connectivity. They will have options for the graphics pre-installed, but of course, that'll change depending on what graphics card you're putting in.
Now you mentioned it has storage. Can it also be a NAS, or is it just for gaming?
Technically, it's as long as it'll work. Think of it just like a standard external hard drive.
Okay, so no.
To make a long answer.
No.
Yes.
Okay.
And then as far as the monitor itself, this has actually been out for a while. Pricing for the monitor itself, check Lenovo.com.
And then the mouse.
MSRP for the mouse, I don't actually think it's been announced yet. I'm going to assume it's going to be within like the mid-range to high end. So
I'd say TBD, you know.
TBD. Mouse price range is to be determined. So the central place to go is Lenovo.com/Legion.